Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right.
I need something to cut this.
Easy talk.
Terrifying pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, although bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tourism. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela best class tour guide.
Good day.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Flagpole Dam.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Mercado won't roll over on the issues. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Let's go.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Excuse me? Yes, sir. There is toilet here? No toilet here, sir. Inside the cafe. Here, sir.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet. Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, man. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, If you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Gulat ako dun ah. Tuloy ko pa ba? Parang ayaw na.
Cult of the Tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
Was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was... Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. Flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson. I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit. It mentioned a fuse.
Kinakabahan ako ah. Fuse?
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Saan?
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Tapos, investigate the witch's hut.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Witch's ladle. Towering over Saga.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders.
This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Interpret the pages meaning. Interpret.
I already took care of all this. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist loomed close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Yun nga, pupunta ako doon.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Dami naman. Kind of quote.
Yeah.
Sentence. Code of who's involved.
Nah. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. I need to check the general store for the heart. Case. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Kaliwa.
I don't think I'm done here yet.
Fridge. Mukhang lalabas yung halimaw kasi may ilaw eh.
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
Uy. Gagi. Check with Lady Fortune. Auto counter. Uy. May anomaly. Ito na yun, fridge. Yun.
The text on the heart is
Lalabas na yung
clearer
halimaw.
now. Legible.
Mind place, friend. Mind place. Perform the ritual to open the overlap. Check the general state for the... Ito na. Uy! Gago! Wala to kanina. Counter. Saan yung counter? Ito. Counter. Don't forget to take 717. Don't forget update code. Auto wash the door. Wala isipan. Gago bobo.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Kaki. Bobo. Ang kailangan ng mata.
I don't think this is relevant.
A 0513 1723. Tama nga ibig sabihin nun. 723. Wait, pag-isipan natin maigi. Don't forget di ko magets. Shit. Don't forget date code 705. Mali. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Shit. Hmm. 705. 705. Seven zero five 705 704 705 713 713 705 704 713 Tangina, ang bobo. Puro 7 714 7 2 7 3 Kaki bobo. Ah, 723 739. Tangik, ang bobo mo talaga ton. Ngayon mo lang na-gets. At least nag-try. Ito na. Parang lalabas na si Kuya. Ito na si Kuya, lalabas na. Ngayon, perform the ritual to open the overload. Tracking mechanism to overload. Perform the ritual to open the overload. Check the generator code. Ito na yung heart eh. May symbol. Check for the general ritual. Yung ritual pinagsasasabi nun. Tigil to.